What is going on, Apes? So today we've got a lot to talk about, but first let me start with the story of the day. So I created a Robinhood account because I saw that Robinhood was trading on Robinhood. Yeah, right. I would never buy this trashy stock because it's just trash. It's garbage. I just wanted to point out the fact that this thing is now 27.59%, and I wanted to speculate just a little bit before we get into the subject matter here. And this is going to be short, I promise. So I think that what happened is maybe Ken Griffin from Citadel, he called up Vlad Tenev or whatever the hell his name is and said, "Hey, Vlad, I'm going to need you to stop the trading on AMC, GME, BlackBerry, Nokia, and whatever the hell else he, was making demands for." And I think that maybe Vladdy told him, "No, that's against our policies, Ken. We can't do it anymore." And all of a sudden, Ken got pissed off. He decided it's time to go to war against Robinhood. So he waged a war by shorting the hell out of Hood stock. And that's how Robinhood became, the piece of crap that it is today, and down 27.59%. Anyhow, that is the story of the day. I hope it was entertaining and great. But now we got to talk about the subject matter at hand, well, the important stuff. So we're going to be talking about Ken Griffin because I love talking about Ken Griffin on this channel because he's such a exciting stand-up guy. And we're also going to be talking about Jen Psaki, the White House press secretary. So there is a connection between the two. At least I think there is, and I'm going to show it to you. And you're going to tell me what you think in the comments below. And we're going to get right into that, ladies and gentlemen. But before we do, I'm going to ask you, please go ahead and smash that like button for me so that the YouTube algorithm gets this video out to as many apes as possible. And also, if you are new here or simply not subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, tap that bell so you're notified every single time that I drop a video. But now on to the good stuff. Over the years, we know that companies like Citadel and Virtue have been involved in a countless amount of acts that some would consider securities fraud. Now, this is a topic that I've been covering for a while on my channel, and each week we've been building on previous week's content. So if that tells you anything, it should go to show you that there is literally a sea of transgressions that these companies are out here committing. And this is why we've already covered it in so many videos, and we'll probably never run out of material because it just happens all the freaking time. And to show you what I mean, let's take a quick look at just one report that's out there, which will probably take me dozens of videos just to scratch the surface. Now, this report focuses only on Citadel alone, and that's kind of what we've been focusing on this channel, which is, Citadel and Ken Griffin. And we will eventually move on to other companies and other stickwads like Ken Griffin, but, all in due time. There is a reason that I'm bringing all of this to your attention, and that reason is that I want to make you aware of just how much of this garbage just really goes on in our market. Now, you also have to keep in mind that what I'm showing you right now is just what Citadel has actually been caught doing. So just imagine how much of this goes on that we don't know about, that we'll never actually know about, and Citadel will never be held accountable for. My point is, and this has been a common theme across most of the videos that I've been putting out on my channel, it would appear that Citadel and Ken Griffin are getting away with murder. A lot of other YouTubers keep bringing up these FTDs or failure to delivers. So I think that I'm going to do the same thing here. And here's one incident of FTDs. And from what it looks like, okay, here's the outcome. Citadel was fined $10,000. Are you freaking kidding me? That would be the equivalent of you or me being fined $1. It's laughable. Now, we've already talked about some of the people that Ken Griffin has on his payroll, such as Janet Yellen. We talked about how she was paid over $800,000 by Citadel for speaking fees. Just like I said in the last video, though, I can't actually come out and directly tell you my bold assumptions here, but I think that most of you are smart cookies and you can figure it out. So I'm at least not going to say them in the video out loud, but I will throw some more dots out there for you so that you can take your big yellow crayon and start drawing a line to connect them all. But while we're here, I am going to drop just a few more names. And these names are of people that are either currently employed by Citadel, by Ken Griffin, or at some point they were employed by Ken Griffin and Citadel. So these names are Ryan Van Grack, Stephen LaPellerero, whatever the hell, however you say it, I really don't give a crap, Greg Berman, Glenn Nixon, John Malitzis, Nick Maslovatz, and there's many others, but I can't possibly get through them all right now. But who in the hell are all of these people? You're probably wondering. Well, if you're familiar with what's referred to as the revolving door from public service to private network, then you probably already know that most of these names are the latest regrettable examples of senior government officials selling out their public service to big finance. How freaking sad. Now, most of these people were recruited from FINRA or the SEC. They are regulators that are now employed by Citadel and subjects of our future videos on this channel. While I have an extremely hard time accepting that this is legal, I'm afraid that all I can do is bring this to the attention of the public, to the retail investors, to the apes, so that we can all stand together and fight against this sad form of corruption and unethical railroading of the retail investor by institutions that are reputed to be too big to fail. Now, what we've discussed so far up to this point was just your appetizer, but now let's get right to the main course. So the main course is, of course, Jen Psaki, and specifically we're going to be addressing some of the rumors going around about Jen Psaki, who is the White House press secretary and the lead trader at Citadel that goes by the name of Jeff Psaki. So we have Jen Psaki and Jeff Psaki. Same last name, but is there a connection? I can tell you this much, there's a lot of speculation going around in this matter, and most of this speculation suggests that Jeff Psaki is in fact Jen Psaki's brother. Unfortunately, there isn't much for me to go on, as information about Jeff Psaki appears to be extremely limited. While this could definitely be perceived as a conflict of interest, there's actually no evidence to support any of these claims, but there is, however, a few videos where you can see that Jen Psaki is trying to save Janet Yellen's ass. But tell you what, you watch these and you let me know what you think in the comments.
She has a connection to the hedge funds involved in the GameStop story. Spell it out for us, Lauren.
Yeah, so she received $810,000 from Citadel for past speaking gigs, and Citadel infused Melvin Capital Management with billions when they got hammered for their GameStop shorts. So this raises the question, should Janet Yellen, as Treasury Secretary, recuse herself from advising the Biden administration on what to do about GameStop? Listen.
Separate from the GameStop issue, the Secretary of Treasury is one of the world-renowned experts on markets, on the economy. It shouldn't be a surprise to anyone she was paid to give her perspective and advice before she came into office. Go ahead, before she came in to be the Treasury Secretary.
About the stock market activity we're seeing around GameStop, and now with some other stocks as well, including the subsidiary or whatever, the company that was Blockbuster. And have there been any conversations with the SEC about how to proceed?
Well, I'm also happy to repeat that we have the first female Treasury Secretary and a team that's surrounding her, and often questions about market we'll send to them. But our team is, of course, our economic team, including Secretary Yellen and others, are monitoring the situation. It's a good reminder, though, that the stock market isn't the only measure of the health of our economy. It doesn't reflect how working and middle-class families are doing. As you all know from covering this, we're in the midst of a K-shaped recovery. America's workers are struggling to make ends meet, which is why the president has introduced this urgent package to get immediate relief to families.
While I have you here, I wanted to quickly tell you about the brand new First Trade app, available for mobile or PC. The platform will give you access to powerful and easy to use tools and allows you to trade with less restrictions, zero commissions, zero fees, and you can use the first link in the description below to download a free stock today without having to deposit any money. This will greatly help out the channel and is always appreciated. And now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Congrats, ladies and gentlemen, you've made it to the end of the video. If you like what you watched, make sure you subscribe because I put out videos just like this one every single day. And please do me a favor and smash that like button if I helped you in any way, because it really goes a long way in helping the channel out and keeps me motivated to make videos every single day. Now, there's a lot of work involved, a lot of research, and a lot of time and effort into editing and putting these out daily for you guys. You can subscribe from your screen right now, or if you want to watch one of my other videos, I'm sure YouTube has some good content picked out for you on the left-hand side of your screen now. Thanks for sticking it out with me till the end, and I will see you guys in the next video.